Hello everybody. I don't know why I just did that. It is 15 minutes to midnight, which means the reading rush starts in 15 minutes. But you know what I'm probably not going to do tonight? Read. But I did want to show you some of my TBR. This is tentative. I didn't film a TBR video, so I wanted to just show you real quick what the plan is. First thing first, the plan for tomorrow, sorry I'm really shaky, is to finish reading Malamander, which I'm halfway through. If you watched my last vlog, you would have known that. This is a middle grade story about this like ocean town, and there's this like myth of this monster. Also about a girl who gets, she's an orphan and she ends up at this hotel where this boy works, and they go on an adventure. And it all has, there's like this like lore around the Malamander, so it all ties together. It's a little spoopy, which I kind of like. I mean, it's not scary, but I mean, for a middle grade, it do be a little thrilling. So I'm really liking that, and I want to finish that. And that is for the challenge to read a book out of your comfort zone. It could also, honestly, this fits better. Alright, so it could also be used for read a book inspired by the color of your birthstone, which I was born in December, so my birthstone is like, I forget what the fuck it's called, but it's basically light blue. I will put it on the screen right now. And this matches better than what I chose for this challenge, which is Truly Devious, which kind of, it's like a purpley blue, which is not the color of my birthstone at all, but I was like, but it's kind of blue, so I'll use that. But honestly, like, I could use either one of those for those challenges. Like I said, I'm kind of a mess right now. The next challenge is to read a book that starts with the word the. I have a few options for this. The first one is The Way of Kings, which I've been listening to that audiobook for like 2 months now. I'm like halfway through that book, which is like over 1,000 pages, so that's pretty cool. But if I feel like actually reading something for that challenge, I also have The Wicker King by Kay Ancrum. And I also have The Modern Guide to Witchcraft by Skye Alexander. If you did not watch, I don't know if I talked about it in my last vlog, I think I did. I'm starting my spiritual journey into like witchcraft, so a lot of people said this was a really good book to start with, so I went to Barnes & Noble the other day and picked it up so I could also read that. And then for the challenge to read a book inspired by a movie you've already seen, ideally I'd love to listen to the audiobook of Little Women. Realistically, I'll probably read like Peter Pan or something like inspired by a Disney movie. For read a book entirely out of your house, I'm going to reread And I Burn the Ashes, which I'm so excited for. This is one of my favorite books of all time. I read it for the first time 2 summers ago, and I remember flying through it and loving it. So I'm so excited to reread this book because it's been so long and I've been really wanting to do that. Or read a book on a different continent. I mean, I could probably pick like any of these, but I'm gonna listen to the audiobook for Akata Witch, or Akata Witch, I don't know how you pronounce that, which is set in, I think it's like either inspired by Nigeria or it's set in Nigeria, I don't remember. And then the last challenge, which was to read the first book you touch, which I kind of did the thing on Scribd where I just scrolled through like my TBR and then picked something, but I don't know how to screen record, so I didn't show you. But the book that I picked for that was You Should See Me in a Crown, which I'm so excited to listen to. So those are my reading plans for the week. I'm watching YouTube right now and I'm gonna continue watching YouTube, so I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy reading rush. It is almost 11 o'clock. I woke up at like 9. Sorry if you hear my stepdad. I woke up at like 9 o'clock, did some meditation and a little bit of mindfulness. I just made myself a cup of tea, and I have work in about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna do that, and then my uncle's coming over for lunch, and then later I'm gonna go to the library and the bookstore, so I'll definitely take you along with me for that. And then way later tonight, I'm seeing a friend. We're gonna go to Target together, which is gonna be so fun. I haven't read anything this morning, but I did just want to say welcome to the vlog, like officially. And yeah, I will update you guys later when I finish Malamander, because I am finishing that book today, even if I had to stay up super late. So yeah, so I have not really updated you, but it is 2 o'clock and I had my meeting, and then I read a little bit before my uncle came over. So now I only have like 50 pages left of Malamander, but I'm not gonna finish it right now because I am gonna go to the bookstore at the library. So let's go do that. Alright, this setup isn't the best, but we're rolling with it. So I just got back from Barnes & Noble and the library, so I have lots of things to show you, which is really exciting. It's like 4 o'clock, I did not mention that, but let's jump right into it. So I'm just going to start with the library stuff because it's right next to me. So the first thing that I got, I have started reading before, but I never actually finished it, and that is All Out. Sorry, there's going to be a glare. But it's edited by Sandra Mitchell, and this is like a queer anthology, and there's stories from Dahlia Alder, Sarah Farizan, Tessa Gratton, Sean David Hutchinson, Cody Keplinger, Mackenzie Lee, Merlinda Lowe, Anna Marie McLemore, Tess Sharp, Robin Talley, lots of good people. So I'm excited to read this again because I think I only read like the first like 4 stories when I got it from the library like years ago. The next one that I got is The Love and Lives of Roxanna Ali, which I've heard Kayla from Books and Lala talks about this before, but I am really excited to pick it up. It's not too long, and I think it'll be cool. We'll see if I actually get to it, but it is something I've been interested in. And then this one I'm so excited about because I didn't even know it existed until now. And that is We Used to Be Friends by Amy Spalding. This is the same author as The Summer of Jordi Perez, which I also read this summer, so I was excited to find out that she had another book out, and it's queer, so I'm here for it. And then the last 3 books that I got from the library are all witchy related, so if you're not into that, too bad. The first book is Animal Magic, Working with Spirit Animal Guides by Rachel Patterson. I've never heard of this, but it's really short, and I just thought it sounded interesting. So the next book that I got, which I'm so excited for, is The Astrology of You and Me, How to Understand and Improve Every Relationship in Your Life by Gary Goldschneider. And it's so pretty. I want to own this book, but it's really expensive to buy, so when I saw it at the library I was really excited. And then the last book that I got from the library is the Oxford Illustrated History of Witchcraft and Magic. Again, I've never really heard of this one, but I know it's important to learn about, you know, the history before you jump right into practicing. So yeah, so that's everything I got from the library. Barnes & Noble. So I got 4 things from Barnes & Noble. So really only one of them was planned, but I'm not mad at any of them. So the first thing I picked up was the 7th volume of Daytime Shooting Star. This is one of my favorite ongoing manga series, and I read the 6th book at the beginning of quarantine, and I saw the 7th one there, so I just decided to pick that up. This series is about it's pretty much like a teacher-student relationship, which is like kind of weird, but it's also like, I don't know, I really like it. And the art style, like, they're just so cute. I just love them. So, and all the covers are so pretty, so I'm really excited that I picked that up. The next book I got, I've been meaning to get for a while, but I just decided to pick it up finally, and that is the 2nd book in the Prosper Redding series by Alexandra Bracken. And that book is The Last Life of Prince Alistair. I read The Dreadful Tale of Prosper Redding, I think 2 falls ago, and it gave me like the best spooky vibes, and I really liked it, and I just never picked up the 2nd book, so I decided to get that. next one I'm so excited for, because you can't do a readathon without a graphic novel. So I picked up Spaceboy by Stephen Mccrain, or Mccrainy. This is about a girl who lives in space and then ends up being sent to Earth, and what happens when she goes to Earth, and she kind of feels like a stranger, or like an alien, but then she meets a boy at her new school, and also like every person in her life has a flavor, and the boy that she meets at school has no flavor, so that's really interesting. And then the thing that I actually went there for, which I'm so excited because I got this on like a huge discount, was A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor by Hank Green. I read An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green like right when it came out like 2 years ago, and I was obsessed with it, so I wanted to get the second book. And this book retails for $27 and I got it for $16. I literally don't even know how, but I'm not mad at it. If you haven't read these books, they're really, really good, and I highly recommend them. I'm really excited. So yeah, that is everything that I got from the library. So now I'm going to finish Malamander, and then I will let you know what I pick up next.
Understood within witchcraft. I view the dark moon as an entirely separate energy and phase in the moon, as do many other witches. But
hello. It's like 12:30, so technically it's day 2. I think I might daily vlog, or maybe I'll like combine vlogs or something, because I feel like I got a lot of footage today. But anyway, I just finished Malamander. Also, sorry if you can hear my fan. It was like 100 degrees today, so but I just finished Malamander. It was so good. I ended up giving it 4 stars. There wasn't anything like particularly wrong with it, but it's just not a new favorite, which is why I gave it 4 stars. I did a lot of great things. I went to Target with my friend, and that was really fun. And then I came home and had some pizza, and I watched like 4 episodes of Good Witch because I'm obsessed with that show. If you haven't watched it, it's like a Hallmark show about like this cute little small town. It's really cute, and I like it a lot. And then I watched some witchy YouTube videos, and I'm making moon water right there because it's a new moon tonight. And yeah, just learning a little bit. So I think I'm gonna go to bed now because I'm tired. But first I'm gonna get some water. But I did just want to update you that I did finish Malamander, which is great. I'm so happy. That's what I wanted to do today, and I did it. I feel like I had a really good day today because I started the day with my meditation, and I stayed mindful pretty much all day. I didn't overeat, which was good. I'm gonna journal before I go to bed. Drank some water and some tea. So I'm feeling good, and hopefully this rest of the week stays that way. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now. Thanks for watching day 1. I don't know if I'll do a separate video for day 2 or if it'll just be in like a few seconds, but stay tuned.